What's up, everybody? Welcome to Flagrant, and today we have one of my favorites, man. We got Adam Rowe back in the building. We got it. And listen, we heard you in town. We want you to come on the pod naturally, but there are some things that we need to get to the bottom to that are happening in Great Britain right now. Okay. It seems like there's two problems that could solve one another. There's like a couple British girls that are trying to like the most people in a day, and then there's like gang raping.
you see where he's going with it?
And I just
if you'd have paused him before he brought either of those up, I knew we're going Bonnie Blue, Lily Phillips, and Grooming gangs.
Grooming gangs. So what I'm saying is, it's like there's a problem and then there's a solution, but it just seems like we can't connect them. And this is where you need that American ingenuity. Yeah. I'm here to let Bonnie Blue and what's the other one's name?
Lily Phillips.
Lily Phillips know that there's a what?
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the gang for a second. I was like, we don't know their names. That's scary.
Anyway, but the grooming gangs, right? I feel like we could, they don't have to do it anymore. They could just get online.
I think you're forgetting what we spoke about last time.
First, they need to stop making it sound so cool.
What is that?
Grooming gangs is just, it has a little ring to it. Like, make it sound worse than that.
It makes them sound like fucking hairdressers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Make it sound way worse.
Yeah. What is the grooming part? I don't understand.
So, like, I mean, it's going to make me sound like I'm an expert on it, but like, grooming someone, like, it's when, like, a teacher is like wanting to fuck one of their students. Right, they like groom them like, hey, it wouldn't be too bad if we fuck.
I've heard of that.
And if, like, that's what these gangs are accused of doing.
So they would groom girls.
Yes.
And then wait until they're legal and then have sex with them?
I've got to be honest with you. I think, so what you're talking about is...
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I know.
I just saw one headline.
So where you're getting these headlines from is like the Daily Mail and shit. So like this is the...
You have gang and gangbangs in the same place, and then for whatever reason we can't put those together.
It's rhetoric pushed by like right-wing media who are like, we want to sort of focus on immigration. So like there's a really, really good interview from years ago where there's a political commentator from the UK called Akala. And he's...
I know the guy who raps too.
Yeah. And he's talking on like... There's like a panel. Like it's like a panel in front of an audience talking about like racism and all that sort of stuff. And he goes, the interesting thing is when like a Pakistani guy, someone, or a grooming gang who are from Pakistan originally, someone, their racial identity and the fact that they're an immigrant is put forward as like the primary reason for them committing the atrocity. Yeah. Whereas like when Jimmy Savile, who's like a really famous who's a white guy from Stoke. Yeah. When he does it, it's not like it's because he's from Stoke. Whereas like the grooming gangs is like, well, they're from Pakistan. Of course they're doing it.
But we assume it's because he's British. That's why he does it. Isn't that what the rest of the world goes? They're like, yeah, this is what they do. They
also, the Pakistani guys...
giving us is like where they go to that. You've got the top two of all time. You've got R. Kelly and Michael Jackson.
And Epstein. No. You guys fell off, dude. You had a great run.
Yeah.
And then...
That's what America is. America does everything we do, and you just take it to one more level. So like, you always see what we're doing, and then it's like,
So you heard what Adam Rowe said. Step it up, ladies. 2,000 guys in a day.
And that's what the thing with this. You're saying, like, why can't we just marry these two? You're forgetting that in the UK... Our racism is directed towards Pakistani guys and people from South Asia rather than anyone else.
Then who?
Mexicans and black people. That's your one, isn't it?
Is that? I don't know. I've
seen the clips.
I've seen the clips. Hey, we were punching Asians for a little bit. We tried to diversify.
But you stopped that for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we did that because they would fight back.
It was scary.
Okay, so this is, again, a lot of the news that we get from Great Britain is like what Elon tweets.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's a problem.
Yeah, so we read the headline and we're like, grooming gangs? What the fuck is going on over here? I will say I looked into the 1,000 people they fucked a little bit more, and they're doing it. They're actually having sex with these guys.
Oh, they're 100% doing it.
Yeah. What is the reaction in like proper, polite British circles about this?
I mean... I think you have like a bastardized idea of what like the politeness of Britain's like. Like if you go on like British,
I'm not talking about Liverpool.
but like the Facebook post about it, like she's a whore, she's a fucking whore. Like let's call a spade a spade. She's a whore. Like
but when's the next one?
Because there's still 1,000 guys showing up to these things. So
did you see
not everybody has a problem.
You see the Jamaican mom yank her son off the line? That was wild.
Yes.
That was like, she's like, I'm next, mom.
There was a guy who, so he was interviewed on like Good Morning Britain, which is like it's a fucking morning show in the UK. And
one of the guys that did it.
one of the guys who says he went, queued up, he went, joined the line, realised he was like, I'm going to be here for a few hours, went and ate dinner. So he was like, I've got time for a burger. Went and got his burger, came back to the line, said he got near the front and then was like, I can't do it.
On a full stomach, it's hard. It's tough.
And they interviewed him at like 9 o'clock in the morning, being like, so tell us about your experience. He was like, I could just smell like cum and it just...
Oh my God.
It's like, I couldn't go through it.
There's some great porn stories coming out of Britain. The girl that had sex with the inmate.
Oh,
Was that?
Yeah.
Was that real? What was the?
I can show you the video. Have you not seen it?
I saw the video, but I mean, like, was it?
He's quick with it. He's online, bro.
I would find, like, you would set a stopwatch for 60 seconds. And I'll have it.
No, I saw the video and she was phenomenal, but she was so good that I thought it was kind of set up. She was like a pro, but it turns out she was actually a what are they called? Corrections officer.
Yeah. No, she's a prison officer. She's like a scribe.